Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenny. We're here today, folks, to do another video of another beautiful gun. That's what we want to do. And I want to just say briefly, like I always do, I want to say thank you to all of my viewers and to all of my subscribers. Listen, if you are viewing these videos of ours, if you view these videos, and you like our content, why don't you just take the next step? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you're not really at ease at doing just that, why don't you simply pray about it? Because listen, through prayer, things can change dramatically for an individual, for a country, for just about anything that you can imagine. Through prayer, all things are possible. That's what we have, that prayer. We have that link to God's throne through prayer, and He hears our prayer. I want you to consider praying and actually pray to become, if my channel is something that helps you and it's encouraging to you and you learn something from it, and of course, if it's benefiting you, just go ahead and say, God, I would think this would be an appropriate thing for me to do, to actually hit that subscribe button. And all things work together for the good to them that love God. All things work together for the good. So we want you to prayerfully consider becoming a subscriber. And I certainly would appreciate it. Now, I've got a gun to show you today, but I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not really going to focus too much on the gun, but I want to give you just a short reminder. In fact, I want to just simply speak person to person with you, my audience. Now, I am fortunate. I live way back in the sticks of Kentucky. And I'm going to tell you, it's a very quiet, very secluded neighborhood that I live in, and that's the way I like it. Now, we don't have a lot of crime here. I'm going to be upfront with you. Not near as much as you might think, considering the other huge states and the large cities where the crime has just literally went through the roof. Now, I used to have a concealed carry permit. I'm going to be upfront with you about that. I used to have a concealed carry permit. But back a few years ago, our state became, just like a handful of other states have become, we are, of course, a constitutional carry state. And what does that mean? It means that there is no permit required to carry a gun. Now listen, I want to say this to you. If you have not bought something for your own personal protection, I would encourage you to the utmost to do just that, because our country is anything but safe anymore. I mean, our country is literally being destroyed. Our freedoms are really, people are threatening our freedoms every day. And it seems as if they get tighter and tighter. Every time you look at the news, there's crime. Now I'm saying this to you. If you don't currently, if you are not currently carrying a weapon, you are absolutely taking a dangerous chance. Whether you be male or female, if you're not carrying for your own personal protection, you are taking a high dangerous risk. Because, like I said, our country is anything but safe anymore. It used to be that it was, but no longer. It's almost like a third world country. Crime has went through the roof. And it's like this. I believe a lot of innocent people are being criminalized. And absolutely the criminals, they're going free. They repeat crime after crime after crime. And they're just caught. I call it like everybody does. It's catch and release. The criminals are caught, but they are released in a very, very short time. And a lot of innocent people are suffering as a result of that. Murder is up. Rapes are up. And let me tell you, robberies are up. Assaults are up. And tell me what else is not up. That's why you need to become a concealed carry right now. And if you've not got a weapon, listen, over the past 3 years, this country has experienced an explosion of buying power. People have bought guns by the thousands, and let me correct myself, about 1 million a day are being bought by law-abiding citizens like you and I. That is right. And that is really, to me, very impressive. So don't shortchange yourself. If you've not bought yourself a weapon, let me get this one out of the case. It's a handgun, and let me show you. If you've not got, look, you need something like that. Let me stand up and show you that that is just right. Now look at this. That will fit right into the palm of my hand. That is a little .22 long rifle, semi-automatic. Just briefly, I'm going to give you just a look at it. That is made to go in my pocket. And you ladies, it will fit right down in your purse. One like this or one similar to that, it'll fit right down in your purse. And what a better place to store a nice weapon like this than in your purse. You can put that right down in your pocket. I do. I can put it right down in my pocket. And I'm telling you, it's comfortable there. And you don't need to be without this. I say don't leave home without it. Now, there's a saying that I want to borrow, and I want to include it in this video. A gun in hand like that, a gun in hand, is worth a full, now get this, it's worth a full police force on the phone. Did you understand what I said? A gun like this, in hand, in your hand, is worth an entire police force on the phone. Because it's becoming like this. By the time the police get there to maybe rescue you and to help you, let me tell you, your chances every day are decreasing that you could be some criminal's next victim. Don't be a victim. Don't be a statistic. Grab yourself a handgun like this or something similar to it and have some confidence. And let me say to you, don't you even think about picking up a gun like this or any other type of gun without some proper training and someone that knows how to teach you how you should be able to respond in a crisis with a gun like this. You need to know the ropes before you make an effort of any kind to try to defend yourself. You need to learn how to shoot. And God forbid that you don't know how to shoot, because the time it's critical. And I challenge you, listen, I'm getting ready to close this part of the video out. You need to learn to shoot and take priority to get some lessons on shooting, and don't shortchange yourself. Because, listen, don't be a criminal's next victim. It's happening all over the country. People are innocently dying because of crime. And it is your God-given right to have a gun like this to defend yourself and your property. It's your Second Amendment right. It's under attack, but it is your right. This is a little Phoenix. It holds 10 in the magazine. It's semi-automatic, and I'm going to show you a tip here in a few minutes on how to fire this or one similar to it. It's semi-automatic. It's got a 3-inch barrel, and I'm going to shoot it about 40 yards. Listen, this little gun is perfect to carry, like I said, in your purse. And listen, this country needs more people that are God-fearing and that are law-abiding citizens to stand up and say, we're not going to take it anymore. We're going to do something about it. We're going to get ourselves a gun like this, and we're going to defend ourselves. So listen, you hang around. The second part of this video is going to start right now, and you don't want to miss it. We are ready to shoot this beautiful handgun. Let me give you that tip that I said I would give to you. Before you buy a gun, let me say simply, make positively sure that it's a gun that you are comfortable in using. Now, I'm talking about you don't want a gun that you're not comfortable with, and you want to feel confident that you can handle it and be comfortable doing it. Don't never buy a gun that, if it's not what you want, if it doesn't serve the purpose, if it doesn't meet your need, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Even if it's a good deal, get what you really should have for your own personal use. And believe me, you can make an error in buying a gun just like you can anything else. Get the right one, the right time. Get it. And listen, if it's a little gun like this, make positively sure. Now, I'm going to aim and shoot here. Make sure that your instructor gives you the best instructions, if you will. Make sure that he teaches you or she teaches you how to handle that weapon before you start to fire it, before you start using it for your own purpose, your own self-defense. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you do your homework. Safety first. That's priority number one. Safety first. Keep that in mind. Now, I want to tell you, I have got a link in the description box below, and I want you to check out my Patreon page. Would you do that? Just get a chance, go in there and look at it, and maybe you can make a suggestion or two to me if you would like to. And of course, like with this gun, you can drop me a comment in the box below, and be assured I will get back to you. Yes, check out my Patreon page. There's a link below that will take you to it. Now, we are on Facebook. Yes, we are on Instagram, and we are on Truth Social. So look us up on those pages. Would you do that? Now let's fire this gun. This is what you've been waiting for. Keep your fingers away from that barrel. I've got large hands, and so that's priority. Now, this thing's got a hammer on it. Now, notice that. I pull the hammer back. Now, it's semi-automatic. Now, let's go for it. Here we go. Done. Listen, if you like this little gun, drop me a comment in the box below. This is probably just what you're looking for. Something like this. It may just be what you're looking for. Drop me a comment in the box below. Let me know what you think about this beautiful little tiny handgun. I appreciate you so much for watching. This could be just exactly what some of you are looking for. So listen, check it out. Thank you for watching, and you have a blessed day.